Welcome back to NotReelFishing, everybody, and today we are fishing another like roadside creek slash pond slash spillway, whatever you want to call it. There's a bridge here. I've never fished here. I don't even know the name of the place, but it looks like the water is very like dark. It looks like kind of like Cape Fear swamp water, really. But I'm gonna be fishing with Tenkara USA's Roto today. I'm gonna try it at its full extended length to hopefully, you know, promote something to bite. It looks like we do have a bunch of rocks underneath us. Hopefully that bodes well for catching something. Weather around here has been kind of strange lately. It has been very windy. It's been very rainy. But over the past few days, we've also had a huge change in temperature. And hoping maybe just something out here will bite. I don't have a lot of time to fish because I actually wasn't able to film a video over the weekend, which is when I normally fish. It's when I normally fish. Oh. But yeah, my grandfather had gone to the hospital over the weekend, so I was kind of preoccupied with that. Which took a lot of my time for, you know, any extracurricular activities on the weekend, so I wasn't able to get a video in. So I'm actually here after work in the hopes that a bluegill or something, anything will bite. I do know this is part of this at some point does connect down to the Cape Fear River. I'm not sure how far you have to go for this to connect, but I know that it does. Caught on the same spot. May have to change something different. Yep, there goes my fly. Well, that was quick. So after we got snagged, I switched over to a little bit bigger of a presentation. It's kind of a orangish style kabari with like some chicken soft hackle. Hoping maybe the brighter color in this stained water will help. Don't really know, but only one way to find out, and that's to get back out there and the hook in the water. This fly's a bit heavier. I gotta give it a minute to load. So basically we're fishing this very similar style fly, but this one's with partridge soft hackle and it's pink. I don't really know what color to fish, and this, like, I'm gonna have to figure it out at some point. The water on these roadside creeks closer to Cape Fear River like this, they're very like clean, clear, but they're the color of tea. So like the water itself is very clean, it's not muddy at all. But it's just the color of the water is like tea. It's very yellow. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It looks like, you know, if you've ever had like black tea, it, you know, any kind of tea like that. It's like sweet tea. And I don't know what colors show up best in sweet tea. I would imagine like gold would show up really well, so like a yellow maybe. I tried orange, and as you guys saw, nothing. Hoping maybe pink will be a little bit better. And if you guys have any, you know, better suggestions on color, you know, let me know. And the fly I'm using here, I'm calling it the Flash Kabari because it's got a lot of chicken feathers around it. Peacock curl on the front and the back. Within the front, I've got these wings that are bright and silvery. They're gold on one side and silver on the other. Ideally, when you pulse it, those wings pull back, and hopefully that'll be enough to get something to strike. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna have to call it there for this trip. Hopefully I'll be able to go in the morning before work. Maybe we'll go to our regular spot, maybe catch something early morning. I highly doubt it, but you don't know if you don't try. Welcome back to NotReelFishing again, guys. This is the following day from fishing at that bridge where I didn't have very much luck. We still have the little Flash Kabari thing that I had tried the other day tied on. So I'm gonna start with that. We are also fishing the other side. Normally we're on the other side over there. I'm just curious if there's something on this side before I have to move over there. I don't have a lot of time to fish because I do have to be at work this AM, but you know, it is what it is. Gotta get this fly wet before it even begins to sink. And it does work pretty good as a dry fly. Oh, hit the bridge. I did kind of want to fish off this little point first, just because the current is coming this way, and then it kind of slows down right here. I know it's shallow on this edge, but I've caught fish here in the summertime. But I was just curious if we'd have any luck. You know. Honestly, I just wanted to change the scenery. I like fishing this spot, but the main reason why I come here, I've said it before, is because it's consistent. That's kind of what I need when I just need a, you know, a successful video to, you know, I like to show y'all fish in the videos. I know that I have posted skunk videos before, but they're not my favorite things to post for obvious reasons. But I do think we're gonna have to go to our regular side just because of the way this spot is set up. That's normally where they lay. Wow, this thing sinks slow. Alright guys, we're on the other side now. The spot that should be looking very familiar to all of you who've been on this channel for a little bit. Actually, if you've even watched one other video, this is probably a familiar spot to you. However, I haven't tried fishing this side with the rod fully extended, which is going to be difficult because the line is a little too long for me to slingshot it really without getting the line tangled, but we'll figure something out. If we can just get it in the water. Yeah, that works. Once we get it in there, we can just kind of bring it slowly this way against this very slow moving current. And once that happens, we can hopefully catch a fish. I mean, I don't care if it's big, small, but we could also try fishing the open water area here. I've had a lot of luck there, once again, during the summer, but it's not summertime yet, and it's driving me crazy. We had 70-degree weather yesterday after having nothing but cold. This morning we're back down to 48, and it's probably going to keep bouncing up and down like this. We'll probably have another, couple cold days. Alright guys, we're switching over to a weighted kind of stiff hackle kabari kind of style. More olive color than anything, with some brown kind of things. Hopefully the weight will let it sink faster. Maybe that little bit of shininess will help too. I may have made this leader too long, but we'll see. We only need one. And I've only got about maybe, I don't know. Let's see, what time is it? It's currently, well, I've got about 15 minutes-ish. And yeah, like I said, it was perfect conditions to come out here over the weekend, but with the family issues with my grandpa going on and him being in the hospital, it just wasn't feasible to get out here on time. Family does come first. But yeah, I said it, my last spot that I was fishing at yesterday, it was a piece of grass. Just for poops and giggles, and since we're running low on time anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and try over here because we only have about 4 minutes left. Let go. That hurt. Those little beads hurt. Slingshot it right into my thumbnail. Anyway, let's go ahead and see if we can get this. Well, not quite where I wanted it, but there we go. Nope, I'm gonna catch that tree branch, aren't I? Yep. There we go. That's what I wanted. Duh. Forgot this rod could do that. I wanted to get further out and I couldn't reach. Got an extra 2 feet. It's like, duh, use your brain there, bud. Forgot this rod is a triple zoom. Well guys, time for me to start packing things up. I am officially out of time. If you guys enjoyed the video, like, comment, share. I'll definitely be making more. Hopefully this weekend I'll be able to do, you know, have more preparation than what I've had the past few trips I've gone out. It's been so hectic lately, and I don't really have the time to do this full time like I'd like. Considering I've only been on here for a few months, it's gonna be quite a while before I get to that point. But you got to start somewhere, you know. And this is where I've started, and eventually I'll get to the point to where, you know, I'll be back up to 2 videos a week, and it'll be warm and beautiful. And I do want to take y'all down to eventually to Cape Fear River, where I can take my John boat out. And I mean, I have another video previously where my grandpa caught a giant bluegill that was his first time fishing on Tenkara rod. It's at the end of the video, but I'll go ahead and tag it up above as well. It's a, I don't remember if I got skunked on that video or not. I think it's one of my older ones. It was still fairly warm then. It wasn't really summertime, but summer was trailing off. And we had gone, and he was using earthworms on a little, I bought him because he tried my Tenkara USA Imago and really liked it, and he wanted one for himself, but I knew that he wasn't really gonna be using it too much because he doesn't quite fish as much as I do anymore, especially now that his health is deteriorating. But I was able to get him out there to, you know, catch one ginormous bluegill on a Tenkara rod for the first time, and he had a blast. And yeah, I'll tag that one up there. It's the very end of the video. It's just a short snippet of him holding it up, and that's about it. I wasn't really recording that day for a video. I just happened to have the GoPro on, and he caught one while I was playing around with it. But yeah, if y'all enjoyed the video, like, comment, share, subscribe. Really helps me out trying to get this YouTube thing going. And take it easy, and maybe next week we'll either be back here but with a different approach, or maybe we'll go somewhere else and try to catch a fish. Don't know yet, but we'll see. Have a good one.